Welcome to our workshop. I'm working on this wingback chair today, and it's got a leg on here that just keeps turning and it's not secure. This is a common problem with upholstered chairs, and I'm going to show you how to fix it.
As a furniture repair business, we're opening the doors to our workshop to show you the tools and techniques to repair furniture.
What I need to do is take that apart, repair it, and put it back together so I can get this chair in working order.
We give you tips to make your repair projects easier. Let's get into the workshop and start fixing furniture.
If you're not familiar with a wingback chair, the style is a high back upholstered chair and it's got these wings on it. This is a contemporary look, so it's less defined, but a traditional wingback chair has a flat back on it and very dominant wings. Now the problem I'm fixing is with this leg that keeps turning. And these legs are held on with this. This is called a hanger bolt. It's got a coarse thread on one side with a pointed end, and it's got a threaded part on the other side. And this coarse part here gets threaded into the wood of the leg. Let me show you the various hardware that is used for the nuts, and then I'll flip over this chair, we'll peel back the dust cover, and take a look at what's going on the inside. There are a variety of different nuts here that will work. Some of these are insert nuts, these two are insert nuts. This one is threaded, so it threads into the piece of wood. And it's also got a hex area there that you can put an Allen key in. This one is an insert nut and it's driven in with a hammer. These two are T-nuts. This one has prongs on it, so you can see there's some teeth that you hammer that in. And this one's held in with brad nails. So you can see here how loose this is. So I'll take this off. And, oh, the hanger bolt's loose. So that might be part of the problem. It's rocking a little bit, and that's probably due to wear. This has probably been loose for a while. So what I do is I normally keep some of these on hand. There are different sizes. And you can see here, the old one is shorter than the new one. So I've got a 3-inch here. This is probably a 2.5. So what I can do is put that 3-inch in that hole, thread it in, and that might just fix this problem. So the way to install this is, first of all, insert it as far as you can by hand. And then you need 2 nuts. And what the nuts are going to do is lock against each other. So I usually keep a set of these with the bolts. So what I'm going to do now is tighten the upper nut. So I want to be careful I don't force it too much. I don't want to crack the wood. But I can feel there, I'm starting to get some resistance. Yeah, that'll be nice and tight. We'll see what happens here. This is the moment of truth. So I've got a good solid connection here, but there's still some movement, and you can hear it. There's something going on inside here. So I'll have to pull off part of this dust cover here, take a look and see what's going on. There's something wrong with the structure underneath here, so I'm going to roll it over so I can take a better look at it from this way. Here's the T-nut where the hanger bolt goes in. So if I put this in here and simulate the pressure on the outside of the leg, you can see here, this is separating. When I look at it close, there's a huge staple that goes in here, but unfortunately it missed this corner block. So that corner block is kind of floating around in there a little bit. It's secure down here, but not here. So I'm going to drive a screw through there to lock that in, but I don't think that's going to be enough to solve the problem. So I'm going to add a block in here and use that bracing that's on the side of the chair and the bracing here, epoxy and screw it in, and that should make it rock solid. So I'm mixing up the epoxy, and I'm mixing it up in a silicone cup. So epoxy won't stick to the silicone. That way I can reuse the cup, reuse the stir stick, and I don't have to deal with disposable items. It's just a way to reduce waste. So I mix this up about 2 minutes just to make sure it's thoroughly mixed, and then I can coat the block and put it in place. I notch the block here to get a nice tight fit in there. That way I'm maximizing the surface and the bottom end of that block. So I'll apply the epoxy and we're good to go. I'll put a clamp on the block to make sure I've got good adhesion to the side of the chair. While the epoxy is setting up, let me just ask you, if you can give this a thumbs up, it'll help others find this video because YouTube will see it as a quality video. Thanks for your help. The epoxy is now set up so I can take the clamp off. And I'm going to drive 2 screws in, one in the angle block here and one in the block I installed. You hear that release a little bit, but that screw will tag it in, so it'll be good and strong. Wow, that really is crappy plywood. Haha, that's not moving anywhere. I'll take this old hanger bolt out and we can put the fabric back on. The dust cover just attaches with staples, and while I'm attaching this, I'd like to thank our Patreons. Their names are over here, and their contributions are going towards our video production work, so we can make more videos like this for you. If you'd like more details about Patreon, the link's in the video description. I put the hanger bolt in here just to center this ring. It already has some staples in it. I'll just drive them home. So now I can take this hanger bolt off. We can put the leg in and we'll see what it looks like. There we go. You can see that flared design sort of contributed to the fact that this was pulling out a little bit. Now notice there are some marks here from when this chair was damaged, so I'm just going to use a touch-up marker to conceal those marks. This is a simple solution to be able to touch up finishes in areas that are not very visible. And it's a pretty quick fix. This is a very dark wood, so it's going to take a couple coats. But that gives you an idea of how that blends in. There's another little ding right here, so just a bit of touch up. We'll make that disappear. I hope this wingback chair repair has given you some confidence in how you might be able to tackle a project like this. It might seem a little bit intimidating getting into an upholstered piece, but rest assured, everything underneath here is wood. And if you understand how to repair wood, you can repair upholstery as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, click over here and click on that bell icon and you get notified every time we publish a video. Thanks for watching Fixing Furniture.